going on, chat? What's going on? I'll check on y'all. Make sure everything's all good. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So we gotta get up here, and we gotta get this little bit of paint, and then we gotta get this strip up here. So you guys are gonna watch me do that. What's going on? Hit us with some likes. Welcome back to the live. What's going on, man? I think I'm just gonna have you guys be on the scissor lift with me. Just makes more sense. Just makes more sense. Look at this behemoth. Look at this. What's up? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How you doing? How are we doing? How's everybody doing? So we're gonna get over here to this piece on the wall. How are you? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So we're gonna move over to this wall real quick. Hold on a second. All right, y'all. So listen. Who are you? My name is 222 and I own an illustration company. I'm a full-time artist and illustrator. So yeah, we're just here. We're working at one of my job sites. I got to get this strip of paint up here finished up. I got to get that strip of paint up there finished up. I painted this entire room all by myself, you guys. I painted this entire room all by myself, guys. What's up, Colin? So I'm getting up here and we got to get this strip of paint. So I got paint right here. Got my scissor lift. And we're out here, man. We're out here. So give me a second. Give me a second. Show you guys the process. Yeah, that Fortnite game was crazy. Look how high up we are now, guys. So we gotta be careful. Safety first. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get my paint together and everything. gonna mix our paint while we're up here. Well, not mix, but we're gonna pour our paint while we're up here. How's it going, y'all? How's it going? All right, Boxton. How's it going, Boxton? How's it going, man? Hit us with a like, y'all. Hit us with a like if you're new to the lives, man. Not even if you're new, just like hit us with a like in general because it helps, you know? It helps. If you're in the live right now, hit us with a like, man. Hit us with a like. I need that. Gotta be super careful when you're working at heights like this. Because we're like easily like, maybe like 13 feet up in the air right now. Decent amount of paint right there. All right, set my paint to the side. Put a cap back on it. I don't want any accidents happening. How's it going, y'all? What'd you say, bro? Bro, if you ever want to, you can do a Fortnite stream with your viewers. You know, I really need to figure out my Elgato. I really need to figure out my graphics card, and then I can. Then I can do more Fortnite streams, you know. We're up about a little more than 12 feet up in the air right now, you know. Man, I appreciate the sub, thank you. We're about to start painting. We're gonna get this strip up here done. So we're up in the air right now, as you guys can see. And we got it all the way over here, but we need to finish. We need to finish. So that's why we're back up here and I'm getting this strip. I'm gonna line up the scissor lift a little more, so bear with me. But I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the subs, y'all. I appreciate the subs, keep it coming, hit the chat. Let the chat know that I am realigning the scissor lift right now. There we go. Paint right there with you guys. You guys keep my paint safe for me. So it's always important to get this thing down on the ground first before you align it. Always holding on to something. I've got my back beam right there so that I'm not, if I walk backwards, I'm not gonna walk off the side of this thing. Safety is so important, you guys. Safety first with all of this. Do not operate a scissor lift if you're not a professional. Right back up. All right, y'all, now we gotta paint this wall. So here we go. Here we go, y'all. Appreciate that, Boxing. Appreciate that. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that, guys. Let's see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. There we go. Hit us with a like, you guys. Yeah, there we go. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Where's everybody watching from? How's your day been so far? Definitely not a boring stream, huh? My house is so cold, man. That's a good thing. It's still summertime and everything. That's a good thing. Oh, hands up. See you later, Colin, man. I'll be here for a little bit. You know, I'm gonna be live for a while, so I'll see you later. I got paint on my hands. All right. So line this up a little more horizontally. So we're gonna go back down, back up. Kind of like under a beam right here. If you guys can see this, can you guys see that? I'm kind of under a beam right now. What's up? Who's in the chat right now? What's going on? What are you doing, brother? I designed this entire gym. Check this out. I painted this entire room all by myself, right? So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of working the patches out. What's up, Misa? You want to? This is one of the gyms that I painted. So I painted this entire gym by myself, y'all. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just working on the border up here on the top. And I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna work at this border as well. We're pretty high up right now, as you guys can see. And so yeah, we're up on the scissor lift working, man. I appreciate that, thank you. But I thought it'd be cool to go live with y'all and you guys can see the process from the scissor lift view. But yeah, designed this entire gym by myself, man. So now we're just doing some patchwork. Now we're just getting this little patch behind me. See this little patch behind me? What I'm gonna do is I got my paint roller right here, and you guys are gonna see me get the rest of this wall. I gotta watch my head, of course, because there's beams up here, so safety first. I'm gonna be holding on to the sides of these and being very careful. Because we're really high up in the sky right now. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Misa? What's going on? I see you in the chat. What's going on? Hit us with a like if you guys just got to the live. Hit us with a like, you guys. Let's go. About to get to this wall. Make sure I don't hit my head. Making sure. Being very careful about everything we're doing. What's going on, chat? Y'all see what I'm doing? There we go. I need a little more paint, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down here. I'm gonna pour some more paint. What's going on in the chat, man? What's going on with y'all? Oh. Colin said, still feel sick, but then it's late in Turkey. Brother, good luck to you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you joining the live, man. 9 people in here, y'all. We're redesigning. I painted this entire gym by myself. So now we're up on the scissor lift. I'm about to pour some more paint. And you see this exposed brick behind me. So I'm just closing that border up and I'm filling it with gray, like the rest of the room here. And then, as you can see, I did a clean job up here. So I'm gonna clean up my job up there and get that border as well. So that's why we're all the way up in the air like this. And there's a beam right next to my head. So being very careful about this beam right here, trying to be. Oh, what's up in the chat? Hit us with a like, y'all. Hit us with a like, man. Everybody spam hard work. Everybody spam hard work in the chat. Hard work. Put the cap back on my paint. Hard work. Let's go, chat. Let's go. All right. Watch this beam. Be very careful about everything I'm doing. Make sure I'm not hitting my head while I'm up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this down a little bit so I have a little more space in between my head and the beam. But guys, we're about 15 feet up in the air right now. Probably a little more. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see. Who else is in the chat? I'll be back later. I have to go. It's okay, Mice. I'll see you later. Colin, bro, I've turned and tuned into every single stream. Why is there such a thing as a... Wait, is there... No, there's no such thing as a head moderator, no. It's just like a bunch of mods. We're all big family. Yep. There are different tiers. There's like a standard moderator and like a different moderator, but they're kind of the same thing. So it really doesn't matter too much. Yeah, it's getting there, chat. It's getting there. Right, it's getting there. One more little jobber. Gotta watch myself because I got this beam so close to me now. One last little paint job, make sure I'm not hitting my head on this thing. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Watch my head. Nice. Nice. All right. Okay. All right. Now we're going down, chat. We're going down, man. All right, guys, we'll show you what I did. Hold on 1 second. If there was an illegal graffiti artist, who would sign their name on the illegal graffiti they did? They don't sign their names. They don't. Their tags represent who they are. And that's why it's underground. And that's why a lot of graffiti artists aren't successful, unfortunately, just because they're not doing it right, man. Like, graffiti is cool, but it's like you could always just become a professional artist, contract your own work, and put some graffiti into a place that wants it. For example, I just got a new client today that actually wants graffiti in their they have like a glow mini golf course that they have in their in the basement of their business, and so they want me to come up with some cool graffiti designs. So it's like, yeah, exactly right, it would be dumb to put your name on some, because they're at the end of the day, bro, it's destroying public property, and you should just go get a permit to go paint. You shouldn't be painting on people's property like when they don't want you to. It's just not a good look, bro. It's just not a good look. Like, I respect the graffiti game because graffiti looks so cool, but at the end of the day, bro, like, graffiti is extremely illegal because they're not asking permission to paint on somebody's property, you know? And people act like it's such a big deal to paint over it, and it's like, bro, you gotta ask people permission to paint on their stuff. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro. But yeah, graffiti artists don't get to sign their names. They don't get to. They have to hide their identity, because then they'd have to pay a bunch of fines because they painted all over people's stuff, you know? And sometimes it's worse. Sometimes they gotta do some jail time for that, you know? So yeah, it's not worth it, chat. It's not worth it. All right, so as you guys can see, we got that corner. Now we need to move over here, and we need to get this. So that's what we're gonna do. 2 likes in the chat, I appreciate that. Yeah, you do lose money too, because guess what? If you're doing illegal art, people don't want to work with you because it's like you're not moving professional, bro. Like, I just painted this whole gym by myself, bro. I'm painting the entire building by myself, you know what I mean? There's no reason for me to go out and tag somebody's property when I could go and contract things and be able to have this as my whole canvas, bro. What's the point? And get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And you get paid for it. So it's like, graffiti art is just, I don't really get it. I don't get it. Because those graffiti artists could go make money legally, and they just don't take the time to, like, educate themselves on how to build a business. And that's unfortunate, bro. That's unfortunate, because the information is right there. The information is everywhere for artists to go and legally put their art on people's walls, but they don't. They sit there and they say, oh, I'm a starving artist. But it's like, bro, go write a contract. Go try to get somebody to contract your work. I promise you, somebody in your community is gonna want to see your art on their wall if you really try it. If you try, bro. How's it going? Everybody in the chat, man, hit us with a like. Hit us with a like. I appreciate y'all. But we're gonna get over to this wall, man. We're gonna get that border. So let's go. What's going on, y'all? All right. I gotta kind of move some stuff out of the way over there. So we're gonna get off the scissor lift for a second. We're gonna get off the scissor lift for a second because I gotta move some stuff. Like, there's no way I'm getting in that corner with this whole couch over here, for example, and all these benches and stuff. So we gotta move some stuff. See you later, Colin. I appreciate you tuning into the live, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way real quick. What's up with y'all, man? What's up? Hit us with a like. We're about to get up on the scissor lift over here, and we're about to hit this border that I just did. I just painted this entire gym by myself, and so now we're just doing some patchwork. What's up with the live, y'all? What's up? I own my own illustration company, so I got contracted to design this entire building. So we started with the gym, and it's looking pretty good in here, man. All these walls used to be a nasty yellow. Let's see. What else do we need to move? We need to move these benches out of the way. What's going on, Sean? We're working on the gym today, man. Should shoot some hoop. Yeah, man. I do often in here, bro. Redesign this entire gym, bro. That logo up there, that was hard to do. There's one of my murals right there. But yeah, we gotta work on this back wall right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get up on the scissor lift, and we're gonna do it. I'm thinking I'm gonna place you guys somewhere in the room. Yeah, Sean, listen up, bro. Can you hit the chat real quick for me? Sean, can you hit the chat real quick for me? Like, I want you to let everybody know, hey, I'm gonna place my phone somewhere in the room that you guys can see me on the scissor lift, and then I'll come check on the chat when I'm like halfway done with the wall. It's not gonna take me very long. So I'm gonna place you guys like right here, so you guys can see the wall get done. You know what I mean? Like as I'm going. So I'm gonna start out on this corner. Let me see what you guys see. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start out in that corner. So let the chat know. Yo, Tutu will be back to talk to the chat in a little bit. He's giving us a better view of what he's doing. So yeah, if you could hit the chat and do that for me, bro, I really appreciate that. And let everybody know to stay in live and keep on liking it up. And for the new viewers to subscribe, man. Appreciate you, Sean. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the moderators, man. But let's do this. Let's go. What's up with y'all, man? Just chilling, bro. Gotta get the rest of this wall. Just wanted to come grab y'all. Wanted to give you that view for a second, so you guys could see the scale. You guys can see the scale of what I'm working with. All right. I'll just set you guys on the beam. Oop, not doing that. All right. Put my safety bars up. There we go. All right, 3 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. All right. All right. All right. Alrighty. Put you guys in the corner here. Get back to it. I didn't mean to do that. Turn the green screen off. There we go. All right. All right. Want some more paint? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. 4 likes. I appreciate that. 4 likes. Yo, bro, I'm sorry for not being on some of the lives. It's okay, man. Listen, it's all right, guys. You don't have to make every single live. I really appreciate that you guys just tune in general, bro. But yeah, we're back up on the wall, man. We're about to get some of this done. Let's go. Back on the scissor lift. How's it going, chat? What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all? What's going on? Your boots stink. But do you get paid from YouTube yet? No, not yet, man, not yet. That's why we're grinding like this, bro. We're grinding like this so I can get monetized. You know what I mean? Trying to get the watch hours up, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, just doing our thing. We're almost to 500. So once we get to 500 and once we get to about 3,000 watch hours, then people can start donating to the lives. And then, yeah, then we monetize. So we're almost there, but we're not exactly there. That's why I'm grinding like this, bro. That's why I'm posting every single day. That's why I'm trying to go live with y'all as much as I can and engage with the chat, build the community, build up the Discord community, bro. Like, so yeah, we're almost there, but we're not exactly there. It just, it's an everyday grind, bro. It's an everyday grind in this YouTube thing, bro. And the biggest YouTubers, they went forever without getting paid, but it's like going every day. I know I'm gonna be monetized very soon, bro. I'm gonna be monetized very, very soon. That's why I'm working this hard, man. That's why we doing stuff like this. That's why we're about 15 feet up in the air right now, live on YouTube, man. So let's go. All right, I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I don't know. I think that's pretty dope. I think that's pretty sick. I don't know. I think that's pretty sick. Let's see. Dang. It makes me sad. I really want you making the cash. Yeah, that's why we gotta work hard, bro. We gonna be there, bro. We gonna be with the big dogs soon, bro. We gonna be with the big dogs soon. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grind first, man. Great things take a lot of work, bro. Take a lot of work, and I don't mind working. I don't mind working hard, man. So, that's why we call it the daily upload grind, not the sometimes upload grind. We out here daily with it, bro. But we'll be monetized soon. Don't you worry, bro. Don't you worry. And we'll be getting paid. I'm talking about Maybachs. I'm talking about fancy everything, bro. I'm talking about spending rent at lunch. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be getting paid some crazy bucks soon. I appreciate that, though, Sean. I appreciate that. I think YouTube should monetize me right now, just how hard I'm working, honestly. What's going on? Four likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. What's up with y'all, man? All right. Let's get further down that wall, man. What's going on in the chat? What's going on? We're about halfway now. Well, we're exactly halfway now. some more paint. All right, Sean, what's going on? Oh, okay. I thought you said something new in the chat. Wipe my hands off a little bit. There we go. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Oh no, he got a low battery. Oh no. What's going on? What's going on? Collector King, what's going on? We designing the gym right now, man. So I painted this entire gym. Let me show you. Hit us with a like if you like the work, man. I painted this entire gym by myself. And so now I'm just kind of doing some patchwork. We're up on the scissor lift. I got up there, I finished up a patch. So now we're over here. We're doing this wall. That's what we got so far, but we're here now. Trying to get all the way down the wall. What's going on, bro? What is going on? How are you doing? Hit us with a like, man. Hit us with a like. I appreciate you jumping in the live, man. I'm about to paint up this wall. You guys are gonna kick it with me while I do that. Hit the chat. Let everybody know what's up. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I work hard, bro. I got contracted to design this entire building. So this is the biggest space in here. So I spend a whole lot of time in here just doing some patchwork and making sure that it's looking right. But yeah, right now I'm working on one of the last walls, really. Oh. What's going on? Staying alive, staying alive. I hope you hit us with a sub, man. Welcome to the channel, bro. I post content every single day, man. If you hit us with a like, I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. If you jumped in the live and you hit us with a like, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you hit us with a sub, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Nice, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Get up here. Finish this little patch. What's going on in the chat? Just making sure I wasn't missing anything in the chat. Yeah, hit us with a like if you're new to the live, though, y'all. Hit us with a like. Try to get to at least 10 likes. If it happens, you know. Not stressing it. But it would be nice to have 10 likes in this live. It would be nice, you know. Up here, 15 feet up in the air, working my butt off, you know. Okay, okay. We gotta back it up a little bit, chat, and now we're gonna go and get the rest of this wall. So I gotta go down and up. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're almost done with this wall, man. Let's go, y'all. We're almost done with this wall. We're almost done. All right. Get this paint going. Make sure I'm not hitting my head on one of the ceiling beams. Okay. Let's get into that point, y'all. Let's get into that point. Show you guys what I got real quick. Show you guys what I got. 5 likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. That's what we got so far. That's how far we made it down the wall. Check this out, though. Totally big difference. Totally big difference. So that's got to dry up, and then, of course, it's going to look a little different. That's how far we got to go. That's how far we made it. We got this other wall covered up, too. So it's coming together in here, man. It's coming together in here, man. But yeah. Listen. can make it free throw line. If I can. Nope. That's hilarious. Alright, I'll take it. Whatever. Whew. Tired me out. Alright, guys. Well, hey, man. Like I always say, like, subscribe, keep on commenting. I love the engagement. I'll be back soon with another live stream. Peace. Ugh.